the discussion we've had, this is what you're doing seems to me to be entirely lawful.
It is.
We've had
Doesn't appear to be. It is entirely lawful.
yeah. So your intention is to stay and film for a bit. Have you walked here?
Yeah. Parachuted in.
Today's footage comes straight from Kohlberg's. You'll find their channel link in the description. Show them some love. What you're about to see includes heated moments and firm exchanges, highlighting the importance of knowing your rights. Let's get into it.
What's this? Porton down?
Yeah, it is. What's your name, mate?
Am I required to give a name?
Oh, no, you don't have to. Let me just get my... Is my phone now, right? Yeah, it's coming out now. Yeah.
Everything okay?
Yeah, no, nothing's fine, mate. It's just, we've been told that you're filming down here, mate, and this is
that
a bit
okay?
of a sensitive area.
Yeah.
Have you been, was you here the other day?
No.
You wasn't, no?
Was someone here filming the other day?
I'm not. No, I'm not saying nothing, mate. Yeah.
Oh, someone was here. Someone got here before me.
You don't want to sort of anything saying that we haven't. I mean, you can.
Hello. Can I help you?
You right? Yeah, I'm good. No, that's right, mate. We're just asking, because as you know, it's a sensitive area. You are filming. You actually just stood on a little bit there. If you're on the road there, mate.
Is this not
public it's not
property
really
here?
Public. It's a bit dodgy.
So there's no issue with me filming?
Not at the moment, mate. Just hang on a minute.
Hang on. What do you mean, hang on?
Welcome to a tense standoff with the law, where a simple act of filming ignites a clash of wills and power. The video opens with a confrontational tone. What's this? Put him down, yeah? This is the moment the officer steps in, questioning the individual's right to film in a sensitive area. As the tension builds, the man filming strikes back with a challenge. Am I required to give a name? The stage is set for a battle of words, authority, and rights, and it's just the beginning.
So I can make a subject access request to request the footage. Would you mind identifying?
I'm Peter Taylor, 1939. Yeah, but
Is this okay? I'm not trying to raise any sort of alarms.
it's so obviously you know what the site is.
I know a little bit. It's like a research facility?
The first sparks of defiance fly as the officer demands information, but the individual is steadfast. With a calm yet unyielding response, he brings up the possibility of filing a subject access request for the footage. Am I required to give a name? A question that challenges the officer's authority, setting the stage for a fight over privacy, rights, and the very definition of what's lawful. The officer begins to realize he's not facing a passive subject, and this is where the real tension begins to rise.
How are you?
Very well, thank
Got
you.
all our caller numbers.
I've only got his.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Right. So I think I know the answer to this question. Are you going to give me your details and tell me who you are?
No.
No. Okay. And what is your purpose down here today?
Just to make a video.
Make a video of
The facility.
facility.
From a public place, obviously.
Yeah. We're getting quite popular with that now.
Really? Has someone been here before?
Yes.
Oh, doing this?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought I would have been the first.
No. So you understand what our role and purpose is?
No.
Here. Okay. So we're police for this establishment.
Mm-hmm.
And it really is quite a sensitive site.
Okay.
And do you upload this onto social media, YouTube?
Perhaps.
Yeah. So there's quite a few. There's a lot of staff here.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of sensitive work done here. And,
Okay.
Yeah, and some of it is quite contentious. So
Right.
A lot of the staff, wouldn't want faces, registrations plastered all over social media.
Okay.
So I'm kind of appealing to you on a kind of a human level to.
Mm-hmm.
Can you understand where I'm going with this? I'm not here to be confrontational.
No.
Yeah. So there's a lot of staff here, a lot of scientists, a lot of research people, and they'd hate to think that perhaps their faces, cars.
The officer tries to assert his dominance, asking for the filmer's details. But this isn't just about giving up a name, it's a tug of war over control. The man filming calmly evades the question, emphasizing his own rights while asking about the officer's authority. This dance of questions and answers continues as the filmer explains his intent to document a public space. It's an intellectual showdown, where each party carefully measures their next move. The officer, though persistent, begins to realize that this won't be an easy confrontation.
Etc. in and out of here.
Well, so what?
So what I'm just saying.
If they're in a public place, they're not exempt from being filmed.
Yeah, I get all of that, but I'm just saying on a human level, perhaps if you did critical work, or if you did work, that perhaps other people, is that some people don't agree with.
Right.
It's nationally important. Do you think that's fair to plaster all that all over, social media and whatever? Just on a human level.
I'm just operating within the law.
Yeah, I know. There's the law, isn't there?
Yeah.
There's clearly the law,
Yeah.
and then there's actually what's morally and ethically right sometimes.
I'm not here to debate ethics. I'm just operating within the boundaries of the law.
My concern is that somebody's going to come down and perhaps try to look away, perhaps think, oh God, what he's doing. It's quite busy, as you can see. I'm wondering if there's somewhere you can film the establishment, achieve your aims without being right here.
I'm good here.
Well, you say that, but do you hear can you hear what I'm saying to you about what's going on here? Imagine somebody's driving down here now. There's a guy with a camera. I don't want to be seen on camera.
They should consider using public transport or something.
Oh, come on.
I know it is kind of in the middle of nowhere. It's not. Wouldn't be practical.
All of that, but there's some there's some really important work goes on here.
I understand that.
Here, the officer shifts gears, appealing to the filmer on a moral level. He talks about the sensitive nature of the work being done in the facility and the impact on the staff. It's a strategic move, trying to connect emotionally while still pushing the law. The filmer, however, remains unmoved, insisting that he is simply operating within the law. It's a fascinating moment where ethics, law, and personal rights collide, leaving the audience questioning what's truly at stake.
A lot of it is really contentious, and people maybe that don't get it or don't understand it. And I get people are allowed opposing viewpoints. But people might be looking at your channel, your postings or whatever for purposes that aren't what you intend it for.
So you think the people that work here are a target for anyone? Or?
People make their opinions of what goes on here. People are misinformed, and people make their opinions, don't they? And sometimes they're not always favourable. And all I'm saying is, there are staff in here that we're here to protect. People driving down here.
I don't pose a security risk.
Pardon?
I don't pose a security risk.
I didn't say what I'm saying is, but morally and ethically, do you think it's right for you to be filming people driving in and out of here? You're right. We have cameras down here. We have BBC News come down here and whatever. You're not going to see anything from here that is of a critical nature. But what you will see are members of staff coming down here, and they do a really important job. But there are lots of people opposed to that kind of job, and I'm worried.
Why would people be opposed to it?
Well, I'm not going to get into that argument, but I will tell you there are. We have demonstrations here.
People come and protest here, do they?
We have people come and protest, and then people are filming that protest. I'm not saying...
I don't have any sort of agenda. I'm completely impartial. I'm literally here just to document the...
Now, the officer intensifies the moral debate, challenging whether it's right to film people's faces or license plates in this particular setting. What if I told you it was just my own recreation? A question that adds a layer of complexity. The filmer remains cool, rejecting the officer's concerns, and once again asserting his right to film. This is no longer just a confrontation over a camera. It's a deeper philosophical clash about the ethics of surveillance, the right to privacy, and the balance of personal freedoms.
People that watch your,
I can't.
I'm just asking you.
I can't account.
To think of that viewpoint.
I can't account for people that would, potentially watch the footage. you know, all I can do is account for my own presence.
You could choose not to film here.
I could, but there's no law that prevents me from doing so.
I agree.
And it's very much in a matter of public interest.
I agree that
Okay,
I
good.
agree with you, but what I'm appealing to you from like a moral standpoint to say,
Yeah.
do you know what? There's some people come down here and really do some really important work. There's lots of research, and they don't particularly want, I shouldn't think, their face and their number plate, because going back years ago, we've had some really lively protests where staff were targeted and all sorts.
Okay, well, I'm not here to do any sort of surveillance on anyone's vehicle or face. If my camera happens to pick it up, they're picked up.
If I thought you were here intentionally
Yeah.
to do surveillance on people's vehicles and faces,
Yeah.
this would be a different matter.
Sure.
We'd be having a discussion in the custody suite.
Sure.
So let's make that clear.
Yeah.
I'm appealing to you on a human level.
Okay, I mean, you can appeal, but, you know, ultimately, I'm here to film. If someone's registration or face is captured by the camera.
So you're still happy to carry on doing that?
Yeah, I will.
Despite what I've said?
Yeah, of course.
Can you not consider what potentially...
I can consider what you've said, but I'm not here to have a moral debate. I'm here.
As the tension reaches its peak, the officer's frustration becomes palpable. The filmer has made it clear. He will continue filming because he believes he's within his rights. "I'm here to film. I'm operating within the law," he declares, making it clear that he's not backing down. The officer, in turn, challenges the filmer's moral responsibility, pushing the issue of unintended consequences. What might happen if people misuse the footage? With both sides entrenched in their positions, the conflict has never been more intense.
Here to do what the law allows me to do.
And I think a lot of what you put on, some of your stuff you put on is like a moral question, isn't it?
Okay, what's this like feelings police? Like,
It's a human... Do you know what? Have a look inside here. There's a human being in here.
I'm a human being too.
I know you are. And I've been entirely respectful.
No, you have.
Yeah. Yeah.
And again, I don't have an agenda. This
No.
is completely.
No.
I'm impartial to
Yeah.
any sort of protest or any sort of opinion. I'm not here to exercise any sort of agenda. I'm literally just here to film, and that's it. I can't account for someone that may watch the footage or stuff. And again,
but
I'm just sitting here to
I'm
film.
telling you, what you put out there can potentially put people...
I don't think it could.
I'm here to tell you that potentially people watch this place intently and watch
Why?
because of what it is. It's of a national interest.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
You answered your own question.
I've never posed a question. What the question I have posed is, you're happy then to think that not your deliberate aim, but what you could do is put people's number plates, people's faces of staff that work here out on your channel.
Yeah.
And happy with the consequences.
I don't think there would be any consequences if there were.
The officer now delivers a clear warning. There are boundaries you can't cross. But the filmer stands firm, determined to continue. The officer, showing signs of annoyance, insists that he's not going to allow certain things to happen. This is a critical moment. The officer is laying down the law, but the filmer is resolute in his belief that he's doing nothing wrong. The growing tension is palpable as both sides prepare for a final showdown, with neither willing to yield.
If I thought there'd be consequences, I wouldn't be irresponsible and come here and do this. Rest assured.
Well, I've just come down to explain those consequences, and you're just dismissing them, I think.
So I don't agree with what you're
So
saying.
you're not prepared to look at anybody else's viewpoint then?
No, I've looked at your viewpoint. I've considered
Yeah.
what you've said. I just don't happen to agree with what you think. My footage could potentially do.
So tell me, what exactly is it you're filming then? What?
Just the precincts of the portal down from the public area. Yeah. As you mentioned, it's a national interest. Many people may not know what this place is, what happens here. So I'm just kind of documenting, seeing if my right to film from public will be respected.
Which it has been.
It absolutely has been. So this is the main point of what I'm doing. Again, I can't account for any other people's agenda who may watch the video. again, I'm impartial, I'm here to film, and there's nothing really more to it than that. If I can do anything to sort of alleviate any sort of concerns.
Yeah, well, I've told you how you can alleviate concerns.
No,
and you've said that you're not prepared to do that.
Oh no, because again, I'm operating within the confines of the law. So
Yeah.
if it's that much of a security concern, then I'd expect these people maybe, I don't know, to have tints on their cars.
No.
And wear a mask or something, get public transport, walk, parachute.
Now we enter the heart of the debate, the line between law and morality. The officer argues that filming could lead to dangerous consequences for the staff, invoking moral reasoning. The filmer, however, is unmoved. "I don't think there would be any consequences," he asserts. He's operating within the legal bounds, but the officer counters, explaining how actions like this could put people in harm's way. The battle shifts from legalities to ethics, with the filmer sticking to his stance. He's doing nothing wrong. The suspense is thick, as the stakes of this confrontation grow higher.
Shooting, I don't know.
Are you happy with the layout? You know how it works.
Yeah.
So on the left is the security health. It's just rebranded itself. UK Health Security Agency.
Right.
Do you know?
A lot of government secrets and stuff in here.
No. That's the health and security.
Okay. So how do we proceed?
It's really down to you. You're staying here. You want to film.
Yeah.
And you're going to put this out on.
Well, potentially, you're kind of making a presumption. You've kind of assumed that it's going to be for social media. What if I told you it was just for my own recreation?
That's a matter for you. I've made it quite clear. I've explained potentially what could happen.
I don't think you really have any jurisdiction here.
How do you mean jurisdiction?
So I'm filming from a public place. I wouldn't expect to be kind of interfered with and questioned as such.
I don't think it's not interfering. I've come down.
But can you leave me alone?
No.
No.
But what I can do, you're quite right. You have a right to carry on what you're doing.
Absolutely.
Entirely lawful.
Exactly.
Okay.
So.
So the jurisdiction question is, we do have jurisdiction.
Oh, you don't? You don't have any powers?
You don't have any powers?
No.
Okay.
To stop me from doing this?
Oh, I thought you meant any powers in general. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The gun would suggest otherwise.
As the filmer continues his stand, the officer presses him on the potential risks of his actions. The filmer remains resolute, reminding the officer that he is not violating the law. This moment is crucial. It highlights the complexity of the situation. The officer is playing a game of what-ifs, suggesting possible consequences of the filmer's actions, while the filmer remains laser-focused on his right to film. The tension between personal responsibility and legal authority is perfectly on display here, leaving viewers on edge.
Yeah. No, so the discussion we've had, this is what you're doing seems to me to be entirely lawful.
It is.
We've had
Doesn't appear to be. It is entirely lawful.
Yeah. So your intention is to stay and film for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Have you walked here?
Yeah. Parachuted in.
Okay. We're going to be here until you finish.
I'll leave when you leave.
Oh, not one of those.
Yeah, because I'm expressing my right to film from public. I can't just leave because you say so.
No, I haven't asked you to leave.
I know.
I haven't asked you to leave. I said we'll be here while you're here because there are certain things you can do from here that will be unlawful.
Such as.
Well, any unlawful action. Now, if you've read all the signs, so
I know it's subject to bylaw, so I can't enter the property. That's protected.
The officer steps up his game, shifting the argument to security concerns. He argues that the footage could be used by protest groups or people with less favorable intentions. What can they do with that information? Asks the filmer, trying to dismantle the officer's argument. But the officer remains persistent, warning of the risks involved. The confrontation now reaches its breaking point, security versus freedom, with both sides pushing back harder than ever.
what me filming a car and registration could achieve. What information could I pull from someone's registration other than to check MOT?
Well, I'm not saying you personally. I'm just saying as a consequence of your actions.
Okay, so hypothetically, I upload this, people watch it.
Yeah.
You know, they make out this registration. Then what? What can they do with that information?
So we've had a discussion. There are protest groups. There are groups of people that aren't as reasonable as you that will target somebody because they've seen them coming out of here.
Okay, so
I'm not talking on a reasonable level that you and I appear.
No, of course.
But there are.
The officer now moves into more serious territory, discussing the potential for unlawful actions if the filmer continues. It's a direct challenge. Will the filmer comply or face consequences? The filmer, however, continues to stand his ground. What offense is that? He questions, deflecting the officer's claim. The stakes rise once more as the officer tries to assert his authority, but the filmer counters with a defiant response. This segment is a thrilling back and forth that keeps viewers on the edge of their seats.
Will be committing offences, and so
I don't want to get.
That's our job. We need to monitor that.
So someone has been here before, have they?
Yeah, it's quite popular now.
Okay.
So, and like I say,
Parachuting and everything.
there's a human being inside here, and I watch social media like you do, and it's becoming quite a thing to challenge and test boundaries.
Yeah, essentially what it is.
And then there are, not you, but there are other.
Now, the officer makes his final appeal, urging the filmer to stop and reconsider his actions. But the filmer, with unwavering confidence, states that he will continue. The officer seems to understand that he's reached the limit of what he can do. The tension breaks as both parties acknowledge each other's positions. There's no clear victor, but the confrontation has reached a kind of stalemate, leaving viewers wondering who truly won this battle of wits and rights.
If you've just said that 99% of the vehicles that enter and exit this place wouldn't be...
I don't think it's paranoid. I just think that we're here for worst case scenario, aren't we?
Yeah, but...
We don't have cops with guns because every day is peaceful. We're here to prevent things going wrong and then to be here.
Yeah, because the government got to have people in check to show, you know, don't play with us sort of thing. I get that. But how many times in the history of you working here has there been incidents?
As the video draws to a close, the filmer provides his final thoughts. Fair enough, he says, acknowledging the police officer's professionalism. The final moments are unexpectedly calm, providing a stark contrast to the intense drama that preceded them. The filmer reflects on the lessons learned, concluding that the law and personal rights exist in a delicate balance. It's a fitting end to a gripping encounter, where both sides were tested, but in the end, no lines were definitively crossed.